Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I am Soraya Anisa, and this is a channel all about generational wealth. This is a channel all about growth, about information, about business. It's a mompreneur channel. So if you got a bunch of little kitties and you're starting a business, this is probably the channel that you want to watch. If you're just starting out, or you started out like a little while ago, again, this is the channel you want to watch. I'm going to give you 5 tips that I use to kill procrastination. Like, procrastination, it just doesn't get talked about enough, right? Like, it had to be like an epiphany or something to me to realize that, oh my gosh, like, I can actually do something about my procrastination before I get into those moods. I should use more of my, those quick motivational bursts of energy you get when it's something that you want to do. I can't be the only one who does this, but if I put a lot of effort into those bursts, those motivational bursts that I have, using those moments to plan ahead, oh my gosh, like, I'll have them more often, 1, and 2, I won't let forgetfulness get in my way. It's just a cycle. Forgetfulness and procrastination go hand in hand, hon, and you need to cut it out. You need to take forgetfulness out of there so procrastination has no one to play with, okay? So, the first tip, and it's a little cliche to say, but it's so important. Remember what you're working for. That end result that you want, remember what it is. Because you don't want to just kind of succumb to the, oh, maybe I can't do this, or maybe there's too much of this business, I can't do that. Don't let yourself get that far. Okay, remember what you want out of your career. Remember what you want out of your life, and you go after it. And not only you just go after it all willy-nilly, like, oh, I hope it happens. No, sis, put in the work. Faith without work is what? Dead. Okay, so you need to take all of that emotion that you have for your end goal, your end result, your dream career coming to life. You need to take all of the emotion you have for that and hold on to it. Like, there's nothing you can't do. And I feel like so many of us are stuck in the mindset of, oh, because this seems a little far-fetched, or this is not what everybody in my town is or city is doing. Like, you need to cut it out, boo, because it will just hold you back. Hold on to the emotion behind what you want, your biggest goal, your dream career, all that stuff. Just hold on to it. And I promise you, when those bursts of motivation come, especially when you follow these other tips that I'm going to give you, it's going to work like a well-oiled machine. You need to hit it from all aspects, okay? You need to make your surroundings work for you. All right, guys. So the second tip, which has helped me tremendously a lot too, I feel like I just found out really good ways to work with myself and the person I know I am. It just baffles me that I couldn't have been doing these things sooner. So I don't know if, well, probably everyone has heard about this, right? But a vision board. Create a vision board. It's so underrated, I feel like. Well, to me it was, at least, it was something that I could have, I could have done this years ago. How many years has it been since I got my first iPhone? And my wallpaper has always been something I always constantly look at, because I'm checking the time, I'm checking my notifications. Like, even if I glance at my phone for 2 seconds, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at the time, I'm looking at the background, right? So use I don't know if you guys heard of this website. It's called canva.com. I think it's pretty much well known. I won't go into it, but it's a great site to use when creating business cards, flyers, invitation posters, let's see, thank you cards. It has a lot. You can do a lot. Oh, Facebook posts, Instagram posts. I don't know why I forgot that. But yeah, it's so useful. And it's free. Obviously, if you want to use certain pictures and certain fonts, then you have to pay for it. But it's a small fee. And honestly, if you can afford Netflix, you can afford something that you're going to use towards your business. I use it to make my thank you cards, my business cards, my Facebook posts, my Instagram posts, my Instagram stories. I use it to make so much. You can use it for email headers. This video is not sponsored, but it should be, because I use it for everything. But we're not there yet. It's okay. We will grow. I'm excited. So yeah, I used Canva to make my vision board. And what I did was I just thought about all the goals that I wanted in my life, and I took a picture of something that represented it or looked the way I wanted it to look. I'll say this. So one of my goals is to grow on YouTube. So I have something on my vision board that shows, me growing on YouTube, because I feel like it's just a great story that I have to tell. And from where I've been to where I want to go, I just feel like it would be really nice to document it. And again, if I could help someone who was in the same position I was, a few years ago, I would love to do that, because I know how it felt to be in that place, and it just was not fun. Like, let's be honest. So yeah, I created a vision board on Canva, and then I put my favorite quote that I saw recently dead smack in the middle, in a color that I can recognize and pick up easily. It's not even small. It's like pretty big, so I can see it immediately when I look at it. And it has been, oh my God, I think every time I look at my phone, I'm always like, oh yeah, my plans, like, oh yeah, my dreams, my goals. It's tangible. It's right there. I can see it. I know what it looks like. So I know what I'm looking for when I'm going after it. It's just so simple. It could have been done, years ago. And I've had my iPhone since I was in high school. So it would have been perfect to leave high school like that. But, I never really knew about those things, or cared about those things at that moment. But we grow, child, we grow. All right, so tip number 3, set your goals ahead of time. Look at what you want in the next few months or the next year, and see what you need to do broken down to accomplish that. You can have daily tasks that you do or weekly tasks that you do towards your goal. It'll all come together. You have to break it down. To the smallest thing. For something as simple as picking something or creating your business card. Something so small can have such a big impact, and it is so key to your biggest goal. All right, so tip number 4, set reminders. Set reminders on your phone. It is so good. It is so good to, know all the things that you have to do. Map it out, okay, at this time today, I want to do this. 10 o'clock tonight, I want to go wash my face. Or at 3 p.m. tomorrow, I want to post my YouTube video, right? I post later than that, but that is what you can put in your phone to remind you. You could even put it a couple minutes before the actual time, and then put another reminder. You can't have too many reminders in your phone. Just remind yourself ahead of time. You could even do this weekly. So every Sunday you sit down, all right, what do I need to get done this week? What can I do to make sure that I do it and not forget if I'm struggling with forgetfulness? Put in a reminder, set the time, set the day, and now something is coming. You have stuff to get done, but you don't have to worry about forgetting that because it's on your phone. So easy, right? All right, guys, so this is the last and final tip. Start a group chat. I know some people, have been more independent or more introverted since all of the coronavirus has started, but I'm telling you, it does help. It does help to have someone that keeps you accountable and you keep accountable. It's very nice to have that. Just set a time where you guys can talk, or if it's something that you just don't have time for in your busy life, I'm a mom, I get it. There's women out there who have more kids than I do, and I don't know how they do it. So I get it completely. If you cannot just set out a time because you have so much family or business stuff going on, still shoot a text. A motivational quote can do so much damage. It can do so much damage with just a quick motivation. Like something that just hits the heart, just boom, like that, right? Something that probably the person wasn't thinking about or expecting, right? So that's something to think about. If you're open to that, I would definitely suggest it. It does help, but you want to make sure you know who you letting into your business side, right? Because you don't want to just let anybody in. You have to judge their character, in a way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. I definitely have more content for you guys. I just wanted to start off with something, soft, and something that, I struggled with a bit. And it's like the littlest steps that you take baby steps is a real thing. Like, take baby steps, sis. Nobody's rushing you. All right, take baby steps, because if you rush, you're just gonna mess it up. Take your time, be realistic, take your baby steps, do the small things that go into the bigger picture. Okay, you got this. I believe in you. This is what we're here for. All right, everyone, so don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below. Thank you so much for commenting on my intro. I really appreciate it, but I would love to know what you guys want to see next. And of course, and always, stay blessed.